Today, we got mail. Alright, before I actually get into opening this mail call, thanks to a subscriber wants to remain anonymous, sent us a PayPal link. You can check that down in the description to help us with some materials to be able to get some things. I got sent a message saying, hey, you really need to get this instead to help sharpen your chisels, help sharpen your plane blades, some of those things that I'm wanting to make, right? Especially for myself and to be able to post up into the Etsy page. But I needed a way of taking care of those items. So we got a donation. That way I was able to buy that. And I'm going to show you that here in a second. But first, I'm going to hand you over to Gladys. We're going to step outside because we had a major storm roll through. And we want to show you some of the damages we got.
Today's Monday the 13th, April 13th, 2020. Just came outside after a big windstorm passed through here. This is the back of our shed. That's our back porch. And we have a tree that fell from our back neighbor's tree. Fell into the back of our shed, right there on our roof, and went from their fence all the way across over here to ours and into our side neighbor's fence above our compost. If you can see, that's our compost. There is the big tree that fell, crushed right through our fence there. There is more of it right here. And as you notice, there's the tree. And as you will notice, in our yard, we don't have any trees in our yard whatsoever. No trees in our yard. We are surrounded by trees from our neighbors. That is their huge tree. That's our backyard. They're our back neighbors. Have a branch here. And we have another branch here. Destroyed our little fire pit. Again, here's a big tree there, another tree there, and now we're going to move to this other tree that they have here. It goes all the way over me and down, and there's a loose branch right there. Then that's the corner. Then we have this huge tree from our side neighbor. It has some branches. We noticed that one of them was dangling, and we did talk to the neighbor, and they said that they would contact the owner of the house to cut down some branches from that. There's the other tree. And coming from this tree here is this big old branch right here. This was the one that was dead and dangling up there that we were talking to them about trying to remove before it would hit anybody. And we also had another branch that flew off of theirs. I just want y'all to see we have some branches still up there. The wind.
Right behind this smaller pipe here, there's a little dip in the roof. I'm gonna have to get into the attic to see if there was actually damage caused to the sheathing.
I don't know if you can see that. There's a small dip that he was talking about right behind there. So that's the damage that we've seen so far. And this is the other side of the shed. This is the front of our shed shop, and this is the other side, so you can get another angle of that tree that fell from our back neighbor's house across over to the fence into our property, and then into the other neighbor's property. So I'm outside our house. The driveway is right here, and we're going outside to the outside of our house, and this is the huge tree that fell from our neighbors in the back into our property and into the neighbor's property. I'm gonna check our fence quick, and it broke our fence. If you can see, our fence, is demolished. You would have to go all the way around. But this tree right here is what fell from the neighbor's house. It flew and fell here. So, this would be the one that fell and made the dent probably on the other side. And we have just more debris. Is there anything on that side? Just small branches. But that's a tree that overlooks into our yard.
Alright, so welcome back into the shop. I know that stinks, right? I'm going to have to go talk to a couple of these neighbors. Neighbor to our right, they had branch fall down our tree. They don't own that property. They're renters. So I'm kind of having to go through them to get with the owner to take care of that tree. And then the people behind me, I'm not sure if they're renters or if they're homeowners. I'm pretty sure the older lady that lives there, I believe with her grandson, I am quite certain that she does own that. But that tree did the most damage, and I'm definitely going to have to go talk to them to get that whole mess taken care of, because that one actually damaged one of our fences. All right, so we're going to get started. So the first one is actually going to be coming from Best Sharpening Stones. Yeah. Which is a way of sharpening. What did I do with my knife? Alright, so I got my handy dandy shop knife. That's not sharp, by the way. So hopefully I can utilize these to sharpen this knife as well. So I do have my other sharpening system right here. They use 4 sharpening knives. That one actually works really, really well. It's just not made for sharpening chisels or plane blades. And then I also have these blades here. This came out of the 6-inch jointer that I need to get sharpened up. But that one I'm going to be doing a little bit different. I'll be utilizing this, but I need to make a jig for that. All right. So, love packing peanuts. There's that. There's this. All right. Now I'll throw this box back here. All right, so let's open up this one first. All right. So it's a nice little jig holder, what it looks like, which I'm actually going to be making my own, but this is nice. So now we'll open up this one. Alright, so it just comes with some instructions. So these are actual diamond stones. The ones that I got, it has some basic instructions. So I'll read that over later. Alright, then I have, this one is a D38E. This is a 1200 grit. This is a D38F. This is a 600 grit. And then this is a D38C, a 300 grit. All right, so we have a coarse, a medium, then an ultra fine, or an extra fine. Sorry, the ultra fine is actually a 2200 grit, and I actually would not mind getting that a little bit later down the road. All right, so hey, you know who you are. Definitely thank you for the donation. That was allowing me to get in and buy some stuff for the shop to get some things. And then this is also another tool that I needed to just help with precision until I'm able to do something a little better on my own by hand. And this is a honing guide. Okay, and as you see, Amazon Prime. I do not have Prime. I only have just regular Amazon. Yeah. Got a honing guide. Got 3 stones. Like I said, anytime you guys want to donate to the shop, we're going to put 100% of those proceeds goes right back into the shop. Alright, so I definitely appreciate every single person that has helped us, has bought stuff from our Etsy store, or has sent us a donation via PayPal. Alright, and one of the other things I did talk about with the sled that I built for the table saw was my error, right? I put in a link to that other channel that talked about how to get your error. So today, I actually went through, I did my 5 cuts, and from this side to this side, I had a 0.844, and to this side was a 0.851. So then you take that calculation that it gives you, the A minus B, and then that's divided by 4 for the 4 sides, divided by the length of the 5th cut, which is the length of this board. Okay, and mine's smaller because it's a smaller sled. And then the distance to the pivot point. So where you have your screw to where the point of where you would be making the correction. So for mine, that was 16 inches. And my error that I have for that sled is a 0.035 or 0.0035. So that's 3/1000th, basically almost 4/1000th of an inch on the positive. Okay, so for me, I'm going to call that good enough because it's just a Porter cable contractor saw. And it's not one of these big, fancy, heavy-duty cabinet saws that, you know, has a really good cutting and stuff in it. This is just a standard contractor saw, and to me, that's pretty dang accurate for a contractor saw. All right, so definitely thank you guys for following along. We'll get this place cleaned up. We'll call the insurance company to help fix our fence, and also I still got to get into the attic to look at that little depression, and if it's damaged, I'll let the insurance company know that one as well. All right, so don't forget to ring that bell for notifications. Check out all of our links down in the description, and we'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye now.